We in trouble, y'all. We in trouble, y'all. We got articles to get into. Multiple. It's a lot of things going on here. Paige Beckers is being rewarded by Out Sports and the LGBTQ. Look, I don't care what y'all into, but I really wish we could leave all the
WNBA is facing one of the most critical financial moments in its history, and almost nobody is talking about it honestly. While headlines celebrate milestones and cultural wins, the league itself quietly lost tens of millions of dollars this season. Behind the scenes, investors are growing restless, players are demanding higher pay, and the gap between perception and reality is widening fast. Tonight, we break down the numbers, the power struggle, and why this moment could define the league's future.
No, we have to get into the WNBA. They lost 40 million. They continue to lose millions upon millions of dollars, and the players continue to demand more, guys. They're demanding more. We have to get into these articles. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, hit that bell notification, and hype the video as always.
Reports reveal the WNBA lost approximately $40 million in the most recent season. That figure isn't a projection or a shortfall. It represents real losses. Even more concerning, league insiders suggest this was actually better than expected, as forecasts originally predicted losses closer to $50 million. For investors, that's not progress. It's a warning sign.
Lose $40 million this season, and its NBA investors are growing impatient. That is a very important part to note. NBA investors are growing impatient. The NBA investors own, I believe, at this point, 50-60% of the league or something like that. And here it said, while the WNBA is growing sellout crowds for the finals between the New York Liberty and Minnesota Lynx, the league's owners will not be making a return on their investment for the foreseeable.
The financial structure of the WNBA complicates everything. While some teams are independently owned, a majority remain tied directly to NBA ownership groups. That means WNBA losses are often absorbed by NBA profits, masking the true state of the league's finances. This consolidation has allowed the WNBA to survive, but it has also delayed accountability.
With these WNBA, the WNBPA, they continue to demand more. The WNBA has upped the offer. They've upped the offer. They're giving up $1.3 million salaries or something like that, lifting up the rookie scales, the league minimums, the veteran minimums. All of that stuff is skyrocketing. The players want a bigger revenue sharing, and the owners are looking at it like, we are continuing to lose money, but now we're going to be giving out even more. They feel like they...
NBA owners, who control a significant share of the WNBA, are reportedly growing impatient. These aren't long-term visionaries anymore. They are business executives watching repeated losses pile up. According to multiple reports, private discussions among owners are becoming more direct, with growing concern over when, or if, the league will ever become profitable.
I know early on the WNBA was talking about moving the season up and starting earlier and possibly interfering with NCAA March Madness with training camp and all of that stuff. I wonder where they truly are with that, because that's a huge deal. That's a huge deal. It says, and then it's just talking about how the players were expected to opt out.
At the same time, WNBA players have opted out of their collective bargaining agreement, signaling a push for higher salaries and increased revenue sharing. The league has already raised maximum salaries, boosted rookie pay, and increased minimum contracts. But here's the contradiction. Compensation is rising while losses continue to grow.
Before we continue, before this whole revenue sharing, and the WNBA doesn't even own all of their teams, and that is a major problem. That it's too many hands in the pot. The WNBA can't kick out but so much of a percentage because they only own but so much of a percentage. You know, it's only There's like 8 teams maybe that are independently owned. A bunch of these other teams are owned by WNBA teams, like the New York Liberty, like the Indiana Fever. That just is what it is. So there's only but so much to go around.
Players point to the league's new $2.2 billion media rights deal, set to begin in 2026, as proof that the money exists. Owners, however, see something different: a long-term agreement spread over 11 years, paired with rising operational costs, expansion expenses, and ongoing deficits. Both sides are looking at the same number and drawing completely different conclusions.
It's Outsports Female Athlete of the Year. Here it says, at just 24 years old, has been a star for some time now, but not even the former Gatorade Player of the Year could have imagined how her 2025 will play out. Just this past spring, Hooper from Edina, Minnesota, led her Huskies to the NCAA championship. 8 days later, she became the WNBA's #1 pick, going to the Dallas Wings for those accomplishments and more. Beckers is the 2025 Outsports Female.
One voice stood out during this debate: Caitlin Clark. Speaking publicly, she emphasized a practical reality. Revenue grows when games are played, fans show up, and content expands. Her comments weren't confrontational, but they highlighted a hard truth. Financial growth requires structural change, not just redistribution.
Win for WNBA's Rookie of the Year, as she led all rookies in total points per game, total assists. She was a first-year WNBA All-Star and elevated a Wings team that, despite not making the playoffs, gave hope for a bright future. That is a lie. The Wings were awful. There was no hope for there was none of that. They were worse than the gum on the bottom of the shoe of the league, Chicago Sky. The Wings were absolutely awful. I mean, awful. Here it says, Paige Bueckers now out as an LGBTQ WNBA player. Perhaps the biggest contribution she made is one to the LGBTQ community. Bueckers, who also came out as this year, is dating former UConn teammate AZ Fudd. The pair came out together. Bueckers said,
league officials have floated the idea of moving the WNBA season earlier, potentially overlapping with NCAA March Madness. The goal? More exposure, more games, more revenue. The risk? Competing with one of the most watched sporting events in America. If the gamble fails, it could alienate fans and disrupt the league's talent pipeline.
But via a certain phone case. While the WNBA has a history of out players, it is noteworthy that the couple has come out at such young age. Bueckers only a rookie. Fudd, now in her last year at UConn, have shown by example that it's okay to be exactly who you are in a society that seems to give more brand deals to athletes who at least present as straight. The pair have broken the norm through their own countless partnerships. Bueckers alone has an equity stake in player-led league unrivaled and has deals with Gatorade, Boss, Nike, Verizon, Intuit, CarMax, and DoorDash, to name a few. Now, all of that is great. I'm cool with whatever the Paige AZ Fudd thing. I'm cool with all of that. I don't know why it needs to be a story. Can we just talk about basketball? What men these women date,
Behind closed doors, pressure is mounting on NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. Owners want transparency. Some believe WNBA financials are being strategically blended into NBA reports, making losses appear less severe. Silver has largely avoided public comment, but the questions aren't going away.
Has to be awarded and all this other stuff. Can we just keep it hoop? Whoever y'all date, that's great. Congratulations. But y'all be making it about things that have nothing to do with basketball. And that is the problem with the WNBA. That's one of the problems, outside of none of them having, only a handful of them having some damn media training. But things like this, man, let's just keep it hoop. You know what I mean? Let's get a damn deal done so we can watch.
As the financial crisis unfolds, media attention often shifts elsewhere, toward awards, cultural moments, and off-court narratives. Critics argue this distracts from the league's economic challenges, while supporters say visibility in all forms is essential for growth. The debate reflects a deeper tension. What truly moves the league forward?
They continue to lose millions upon millions of dollars, and the players continue to demand more, guys. They're demanding more.
Paige Bucher's historic basketball achievements are undeniable, from NCAA dominance to a record-setting rookie season. Yet coverage of her accolades often blends athletic success with broader cultural recognition. This raises difficult questions about media priorities during a period when the league's financial sustainability hangs in the balance. At its core, the WNBA is caught between two realities. One side demands fair compensation and recognition. The other faces persistent losses with no clear timeline for profitability. Neither side is entirely wrong, but compromise may be unavoidable. With a new media deal approaching, expansion plans underway, and labor negotiations looming, the next 2 years may determine the league's long-term future. The decisions made now about transparency, structure, and growth will shape whether the WNBA stabilizes or continues relying on outside support. The WNBA stands at a crossroads. Growth is real. Talent is undeniable. But sustainability remains uncertain. Until financial reality and public messaging align, this debate won't disappear. It will only grow louder.